In this video, I want to show you how you can use the Mega Pack to make your own flip book videos or flip pages videos. Now, why or where you might want to use these is, say for example, you are a content creator and you create interiors to sell to other customers. You can use this feature to create a video which will flick through the pages of your interior so that potential customers get to see what it looks like inside in a nice way. So let's make one. So under next to choose an option, I'm going to scroll down on the drop down box and then I'm going to select create flip pages video here. I'm going to hit the OK button. And now our first option is to choose the file that we want to make into a flip video. So you can choose a PowerPoint file. So this can be created obviously in PowerPoint or in something like Google Slides or Keynote, or basically any software that can save as a PowerPoint file, and then you can select it in here. Alternatively, you can also use an OpenOffice file. So that's if you've created your interior in, say, OpenOffice or LibreOffice. And finally, you have the option to select a PDF file. So chances are, whatever software you're using will be able to create a PDF file. So whether you're using Canva, or whether you're using Affinity Designer, or whether you're using Photoshop, Illustrator, anything like that, chances are you can create a PDF file and select it here. So for my example, I'm going to choose a PDF file, and then I'm going to choose this barbecue interior that I made earlier, select it and hit open. Now my next option here is for my cover images. So these must be the same size as your interior. So that means your front cover and your back cover, if you choose to enable it, must be the same size. So if my interior is 8.5 inches by 11 inches, then both my front cover and back cover must also be 8.5 by 11 inches. So I'm going to hit browse and I'm going to select this cover that I made earlier. You can choose a PNG or JPEG file here. Hit open. And then again, like I said, if you want to enable a back cover, tick this box here and then browse. And again, this must be the same size as your interior. Now our next option is to choose a background image. If you don't want a background image, you just want a blank background, you can leave this blank. But if you do, the background image that you choose must have a 16:9 ratio. Now, if you need help finding different images size of 16:9 ratio, if you type that into Google, you'll be able to find the different resolutions. But a super easy way to do it, if you're creating your own background image, is to create an image that is 1600 pixels wide by 900 pixels tall. So if I hit browse here, and then I'm going to select this barbecue one that I made earlier, hit open. Now our final options here, we can choose how many frames per second that we want. Now the more frames per second that we choose will have a much smoother page turning effect, but will greatly increase the size of the file and the creation time. Our next option is our flip time. Now this is how long it takes to turn a page. Again, the longer that this is, the larger the file and the larger the creation time also. Our next option here is our hold time. So what that is if you want a pause in between each page turn. And again, the longer you have this, the larger the file and the longer the creation time. Our next option is for our sub-sampling ratio. Now, typically you can just leave this as it is, But if after you've created your video, you notice some artifacts in the video, slowly bump this up a little bit by little bit, and this should help. Now, our final option here is our border size. So this is just the our border size at the top and the bottom of our book. Typically 50 works well, but do play around with this if you want to see what different options you have available to you. Now, our final option, if you were, is to choose our save location. So if we hit save as, and then we can choose to save this as an MP4 file or as an animated GIF. I'm going to go for an MP4 file, and let's call it barbecue log video. Hit save and then hit OK. Now this process will take approximately 5 or so minutes depending on your settings and of course your computer spec. I'm going to fast forward this now until the video creation is finished. And now the video is created. I'm going to just hit OK. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the folder where I saved my video. And it's here, barbecue log video. And I'm just going to double click to load it to show you. And as you can see, I've got my background here. And I've got my interior. And the pages flip through all the way through the book. So I hope this quick introduction video to the Create Flip Pages video feature of the Mega Pack helps you. Thank you for watching.